Hey guys, thank you very much for checking in. Now, just before we get on to the main topic of this video, I just want to thank everyone who has subscribed to the channel recently. Had a bunch of new people hop on board, so thank you very much. And it's really cool to see some new, in inverted commas, faces in the comments. And I don't just enjoy making Star Wars collecting videos, but I enjoy chatting to other collectors about Star Wars collecting, so that's really cool to see some new people in the comments as well. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel to follow my collecting adventures. Okay, so yakface.com recently posted a couple of articles that I found very interesting, and I just wanted to make a few comments on. The first one is this 6-inch Black Series Emperor Palpatine. I think this is meant to be revealed at the upcoming Star Wars Celebration, but it got leaked, and so they've posted an image of that, and this looks really, really cool. So like I said, I think this is meant to be officially announced at Star Wars Celebration. I can only assume this is going to be a store exclusive. But it looks nice. I owned the original release of the Emperor in the 6-inch scale. I think it was Phase 2 in the black and blue box. I owned that at one stage, but I was very underwhelmed with it. I thought it was a poor figure. I don't know if the head sculpt was bad or if it was just painted bad, but yeah. So hopefully they've completely redone this. As you can see there, if this is legit, it looks legit. You get a couple of extra head sculpts as well, with various maniacal looks on his face. So that's a fantastic addition, along with the throne and some force lightning. So I can't wait for this. But given it is a store exclusive, it'll probably never show up down here in Australia, so I'll have to finagle one from somewhere, who knows where. But yeah, I think this is a great addition to the 6-inch line. And then the second article was about what they're calling the Return of the Vintage Collection Wave 7. Some people call it Wave 6, and then other people include the original waves from the original Vintage Collection, and so this would be something like Wave 22 or something like that, I'm not sure. But anyway, they've posted some new glam shots of that wave. So we'll start off taking a look at Luke from his Force projection appearance on Crate. And as much as I do not like The Last Jedi, I can appreciate nice figures and nice card art, and I think this is an example of both, to be honest. If you take a closer look at the figure, it looks like a pretty good likeness to Luke from his appearance in this sequence, and I like that image of Luke on the card art. It's like I guess it's less than a half, pretty much a half body shot. Him looking pretty focused, holding his lightsaber, and I think it's a really nice image. Next up, we have R2-D2 on a Star Wars and a New Hope card, and I don't know what to make of this one, to be honest. It's really nice to get an R2-D2 on an original Star Wars card, but the figure, from what I can see here, is the same figure that we got recently in the basic 3.75-inch line, and it's not a bad R2, but hopefully they've fixed up a couple of paint errors, and it looks like they've weathered him up a bit, which doesn't match the image on the card. As you can see, there's a nice clean R2 on the card, so yeah, this one's a little odd. So yeah, I'm not too sure about this one, but I'll probably end up buying it anyway. Next up, we have the Imperial Assault Tank Commander from Rogue One. So we previously got the Imperial Assault Tank Driver, which, funnily enough, the card had an image of the Assault Tank Commander on that as well. But so it's nice to actually get the actual commander, to have him standing out at the top of the Imperial Assault Tank. So there's a few paint variations, paint differences between this guy and the Assault Tank driver, and obviously it's going to be exactly the same figure as the driver, just with a few paint variations. So there's no point really talking too much about this guy, but a nice addition. Although I've got to say, this card has the dual languages on it again. Absolutely hate that. It looks horrible. Hasbro, stop doing that unless the market absolutely needs it. Oh, really, really annoying. And then last up we have the Death Star Gunner, another figure that people have been wanting a modern update for a long time, and we finally got one, and for some reason they decided to put it on a Rogue One card. I'm not really sure why. Yeah, I don't know. You'd have to ask Mr. Stevie about that. Although I don't think he's really involved with Star Wars anymore, is he? Or for not much longer. So yeah, it's on a Rogue One card. Again, it's got that ugly dual language in the name pill. The image, it's okay, I guess. I guess they've got him sort of on a side-on pose to show off the distinctive helmet of the gunner. So maybe that's why they've chosen that image. And the figure itself, from what I can see here, and from what we saw in the initial images that were released of the figure, it's a little bit odd. It seems to have no neck, or the flak jacket armor type thing that he wears. The thickness of that makes it look like he's got no neck, but maybe they could have allowed for the fact that the armor was going to be a little bit thick, and I don't know, but it's a little bit odd looking. So I guess I shouldn't really comment until I see the figure in person, or see some closer up shots once it's released. But yeah, I'll have to reserve my judgment on this figure. Okay, so that is pretty much it for me for this video. Make sure you let me know in the comments down below what you think of these upcoming releases. And if you haven't already, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, guys, and as always, may the Force be with you.